Welcome back. Thank you for doing the workouts and staying connected. I miss you so much and I hope we can see each other soon. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Faye Grove and I'm a master instructor for Pilates as well as a Franklin Method educator. Today we're going to do a little bit of shoulder release as well as a small workout for shoulder stability and mobility. For the shoulder release, I'm going to use a technique that I learned with Eric Franklin from the Franklin Method named sponging. And we are going to sponge the muscles around the shoulder, which means I'm going to squeeze them as I squeeze a sponge, and then I'm going to release. When you squeeze, imagine the dirty water of the sponge coming out. When you release, you allow the clean water to come in. Again, squeeze and all the junk goes out, and release and you let the clean come in. Okay? So let's start with your right shoulder. And for that, we're going to start with your right trapeze, upper traps, right here on top of the shoulder. You're going to have your left hand on top of the right shoulder with your left thumb touching your neck, as you can see that I'm doing. As you lift your right shoulder, you're going to squeeze your upper traps and then release. Again, lift and squeeze and release. Make sure you breathe while you do this. And imagine the sponge letting all the dirty water go out and the clean water come in. And if you can smile while you do this too. And just two more, lift and squeeze, the dirty water goes out. Last one, lift and squeeze, and then release. Now put your hand on the top of the shoulder, on the front, right here, kind of on the arm, right? You see me? And let's squeeze the deltoid, which is the muscle that is right underneath your hand there. And then squeeze and release. Again, just squeeze. You don't need to lift the shoulder for this one. Squeeze and release. Think about the sponge and imagine all the dirt coming out, all the junk, and then clean water goes in. Go a little bit more in front and now release. Last one. And now you're going to release your lats, which is underneath here. So as your right arm is down for now, you're going to squeeze the lats and then lift the arm and reach, and now release the squeeze as you lower the arm. Squeeze the lat, lift the arm and reach, release as you lower the arm. Squeeze, lift and reach, and now release. Make sure you're breathing. Try to visualize the water. All the clean water will come in when I lower my arm. Nice. Now, compare your right shoulder with your left. I'm going to do the same movement we did before. Lift the arms overhead and notice how it feels in terms of tension. And again, now notice the range of motion. Notice the length of your arm, if there is any difference. And do you want to do the other side? Does it feel better? So let's do it. Hands on the upper trap. So right hand on the left upper trap. Lift your left shoulder and squeeze the muscle and then lower the shoulder and release. Lift and squeeze. Keep smiling. And then breathe. Lift and squeeze. Release. Two more. Lift and squeeze. Visualize the water coming in when you release. Lift and squeeze, the dirty water go out and then clean water come in. Now on the deltoid, so go a little like on the tip of the shoulder and then squeeze, release. Think about the water. Imagine your muscle getting like juicy with nice clean liquid as you release, and then squeeze all the junk will go out. do the lats. With the left arm still low, and you hold under the armpit a little lower. You're going to squeeze the lats, lift the left arm, and then as you lower the left arm, you release. Squeeze and lift the arm. As you lower, release. Again, squeeze and lift. Release. Just two more. Squeeze and lift. And release. Keep breathing. And last one. And just as a bonus, let's squeeze behind the neck. So you're going to move your neck forward, squeeze, and just move your neck and squeeze. Just as a bonus. Nice. And then notice how you feel. Notice how your shoulders feel. Lift your arms. And hopefully improve a little bit. So let's start the workout by bending the knees and lifting the arms up as we inhale. And then exhale, return. Appreciate how light your arms are. How your shoulders are moving smoothly. And the flow of the movement. Just two more. Squat and lift the arm. And then return. Squat and lift. And return. Now squat and lift. Keep your arms lifted. Extend the legs. Look down to the floor. And you're going to roll down your spine. All the way down. And then go to your mat in all fours. And in all fours, we're going to do something called sternum drop. The sternum is the bone right here in front of your chest. So some people call it breastbone. So as we're in all fours, we're going to think about that bone dropping to the floor and then going up to the ceiling. And when you do that, your shoulder blade, which is behind you right here, your shoulder blade. Can you see the shoulder blade? Your shoulder blade will move in your back, okay, as you do the sternum. Let me put his arm back. Okay, his arm back. Your shoulder blade will move away from each other and then into each other. So they move away from each other as you lift the sternum up to the ceiling, and then into each other and a little down as you move the sternum toward the floor. Okay? So all fours. And again, you're going to lift the sternum to the floor as you press your hands down to the floor and the shoulder blades go away from each other. And then you're going to drop the sternum to the floor, slide the shoulders down the back, and your shoulder blades go a little closer to each other. And again, press, and your shoulder blades go away from each other, moving outside, moving laterally right here. And now drop the sternum. Again, press and lift, the shoulder blades move away from each other, drop, and your shoulder blades move slightly in toward each other. And again, keep breathing as you do that. Press and lift. And then drop the sternum and shoulder blades go down and slightly in. Press and shoulder blades away. Keep breathing. And then shoulder blades come in. Nice. Then we're going to sit on your heels. Reach your arms forward a little more. And notice how your lats feel nice and relaxed. And round your spine forward. Think about your pubic bone going between your hands. So pubic bone going forward between your hands. And reaching your pelvis forward toward your hands. Open your shoulders. And then look up to the ceiling. Then you're going to look down toward your sternum, round. Shoulder blades will go out as you round, your sternum going up to the ceiling. You keep rounding your spine and then you reach your sit bones toward your heels. and sit on your heels. Inhale, exhale, round forward. Keep your spine flexed for now and think about your pubic bone going toward your hands. Pelvis moving forward, extending the hip, opening your chest. Look forward, look to the sky. Say hi, day. And then look toward your sternum, round. Your shoulder blades will move away from each other. Your sternum is lifting to the ceiling. You're rounding your whole spine and reaching your pelvis back toward your knee. One more inhale at the bottom. Exhale, round forward. Pelvis going forward between your arms. Open the shoulders, smile. Look up to the ceiling. And then look toward your sternum. Press your hands against the mat. Shoulder blades move away from each other. And now sit back on your knees. Go back to all fours. Slide your hands slightly forward. And then bring your hip forward so you're in a kneeling plank. From the kneeling plank, we're going to do as few push-ups. You can do this in the wall if you want. You can do this in an angle where it will make it a little easier. If you do a push-up in an angle or in the wall, even easier. Okay? So, and you're going to bend your elbows out. And then press to the pinkiest side of your hand to the left. Bend out. Think how strong your shoulder is, how you can adapt to the movement of the arm. And then extend, last one, bend, and now extend. I said just a few, and I was through this time. I usually miscount a lot. Now, let's go to the all fours. Extend the right leg back. Tuck your toes under. Extend your right arm forward. And I'm going to rotate to you and say hi. And reaching my hand away from my foot. You know, reaching my right hand away from the leg. Stretching on the side of my right side of the body. And then return back. And now the same side. Extend the leg. Rotate toward you and rotating on my left shoulder that is stable there. And I reach overhead with the right. And feel the stretch and those 2 breaths here. Then return. One more on this side. Extend the leg, same side. Extend the arm, rotate, pivoting on the shoulder and hip. Reach the arm, feel the stretch, it feels nice. And now return. Now, I'll do the other side so I can look at you. This way. Extend the left leg. Take your toes under so your left foot is down, but your leg is straight. Extend your left arm. Rotate. Feel how strong your right shoulder is so you can pivot on it. Reach your left arm away from the left leg. Reaching toward the yard. Away. And now return. Again, extend the leg. And then the arm. And pivot. Rotating on the stable side. And then reach. Nice. And return. And notice that my stable side is dynamic. My stability is dynamic, right? Because I can rotate on it. I'm going to reach with the leg, reach with the arm, with the left arm, rotating. Notice how my right shoulder has to adapt, even though it is stable and strong, it is dynamically stable, and I'm reaching with my flexible and light left arm, and then return. Nice. Now I'm going to lift my right hand and reach my right hand under the left arm, bend the left elbow and rotating my chest to you. And I'm going to press my left pinky side of the hand to extend the elbow and return. Now this time we're alternating. Now, left arm goes under the right. As I bend the right arm, I'm rotating my chest over the wall away from you. And I reach with the left arm, then press with the right to return back up. Again, and right arm under the left. Bend the left elbow and look at you. Hi. Bend the elbow and extend and return. Release the left. Go under the arm, rotate, bend the elbow. Press. And now return. Nice. Now go on your side. And on the other side, you have a few options. We're going to do a side plank. If you feel your wrist in a plank, you can fold the mat and have it like an angle that will make a little bit better on the wrist. We're going to, from the side, my top leg, which is in my case the left, it's with the foot forward and the bottom is with the foot back. From this sitting position, I'm going to lift the hip and go to a side plank. You have the option to do with your bottom knee down and then reach the arm overhead and return. I'm going to now lift the bottom knee and go to the side plank. Side plank, lift overhead and then return. Just 2 more and then we're going to stay. Come and reach, go to the plank, and now return. Last one, go to the plank, feel how strong your right shoulder is. Hold right there, and then the left arm, which is the top arm, is going to lower to the hip, and then up overhead, 1 more lower to the hip, and then up overhead. Now, I'm going to go back down, and let's do the other side. We're almost done. So don't bail out the plank, okay? You can fold the mat if you need. Top leg is forward with your foot forward. And then back, lower leg is back. You can keep the knee down, the bottom leg knee down if you wish. Let's go to the plank. And then reach the arm overhead. And then return. Just to remind you, the knee down option looks like this. And now return. So let's move knee up. If you can always modify it what you need, right? I don't know your body, you do. 1 more, you're going to hold up there, hold in the plank. Appreciate how strong and stable your left shoulder is, how flexible and strong your body is. And then your right arm go down to the pelvis and now up. Again, down to the pelvis and up, and then come down. Last but not least, we're going to do a little swimming. I would love to go swimming right now on the ocean. That would be awesome, but I can't. So I'm going to swim here on the floor with you. Arms are straight overhead. Forehead is down. Legs are parallel to each other. I'm going to lift my left arm and my right leg. I'm just starting and now return down. Then the right arm and left leg. Notice how your body feels and how it reflects the movement when you do this. Left arm, right leg. Opening the right hip. Lengthening the leg. Using your glute and hamstring. Using your booty in the back of your leg. And then return. Now lift the right arm and left leg. Feel the glute and hamstring. Feel the back of your shoulder working. It's a diagonal line working from right hand to right shoulder, right hand too, right? To the left leg and then put it down. Now, you're going to slightly lift your sternum and lift your head just a little, and we're going to swim a little faster because I just saw a shark. So lift the right leg and left arm and swim and swim and swim and swim. Nice. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I'm just joking. I didn't see a shark. I saw a green turtle and it's pretty. And then a manta ray. And look at the beauty underwater. And just keep swimming. And just 10 more seconds of swim alternating, feeling about the diagonal, working. And then release. Put your hands under your shoulders, lower your legs. And now weight on your knee, come up to child's pose. And notice how you feel. Notice how focused your mind is or not. Notice your shoulders. Notice your breath. And then you're going to go back to all fours. Take your toes under. Lift your pelvis up to the sky and then walk your legs forward. And inhale. And as you exhale, your knees slightly bend, you're going to exhale, articulate the spine one vertebra at a time up. And thank you for watching. Thank you for working out with me. And I hope to see you tomorrow for a short workout and some release of something. I don't know what yet. I'll wake up tomorrow and decide. Bye-bye.